Hey, this is Gecko Mayhem. This is a Godforge video. It's been a while. I'm a little excited to be making another video. It's been far too long. Today I have a showcase. It is known as the Desecrated Daimyo. I have not looked at any of this content, so it's going to be new to me. Fresh eyes, fresh take, but I'm excited to get into some more Godforge goodies. This is the first piece of information that they gave to us. So I will zoom in when necessary and we'll take a look at what we've got. The Desecrated Daimyo. This is the narrative description, something they've never given to us before. As he is already a fearsome warrior on a path of conquest, the leaders of Izumo fear Oba Nobunaga enough. The notion of a chaos-corrupted variant of him, drawn from parts or planes unknown, is terrifying. That's cool. Yet that is the Desecrated Daimyo, a maddened and honorless entity of hatred and death protected from its enemies by twisted ether itself. It is a boss, and it is based on Oda Nobunaga, who, of course, was a prominent figure in Japanese history. He died in 1582. He was forced to commit seppuku, and he was one of three people who were looking at unifying Japan under military rule, which didn't happen until 1600 after the Battle of Sekigahara. A little bit of Japanese history for you. Here we go. It looks just like Nobunaga. Mr. Oda-san. Very cool armor. Stylistic Japanese samurai armor. This is Oda Nobunaga, and they've modified it. They've added a whole lot of shadow stuff. A very cool sword. Look at that. It looks like there's a skull on his sword, and there are skulls around here, kind of like a death god, a Shinigami. It's kept the style very similar, including this sash that he has. The shoulders have Oni on them, which is really cool. Or potentially skulls with horns, which I guess makes them skull Oni. And all of the shadow stuff, as I said, very cool indeed. What a cool model. I wonder how big it's actually going to be when it's in the game up against champions, because it is a boss. It could be 3 times the size of a normal model. Here we have a baked model, I believe. It is the 3D, not rendering, but it's like making something in clay, but digitally. So it is the uncolored, untextured 3D rendering. We've got a close-up here. Basically, being able to see the difference between different components through color references. Oh, close-up of the sword. Yeah, that skull looks really cool. Oh, the style of the handle's really cool too. The handle on the sword, it looks like there's something intertwined. Maybe I will zoom in a little bit. That looks really cool. The sinuous thing twining itself around the handle. And you got the pommel is some sort of shadow gem. And of course I mentioned the skull. I have to zoom out to go to the next one. High poly. Here we've just got another 3D of what looks like Oda Nobunaga, right? One that's zoomed out a bit, so we get a slightly different angle. Oh, fully textured! That is awesome. Very cool color combination. And there's detail on the sash as well. I didn't notice that before. This feels like it's much more detailed than the other one, with all the effects that were kind of flowing out of him. We've got the glowing eyes here, but a lot of those wispy, shadowy effects are missing, so this is purely textured and colored. Very nice. And from the back, he has his banner draped over him, which looks like it has an Oni of some sort. Probably, yeah. It's a demonic looking creature there with water or fire around it. Looking really cool, eh? Looking really cool. Desecrated Daimyo, fully textured and colored. And rendered. It looks like it's rendered as well. And we've got all the glowing lines as if some sort of purple blood is flowing into channels. The sword, textured, Now we actually get to see what the sword is going to look like. We've got some lighting on there as well to really show off the textures. The skull, fully textured. It looks metallic. The gem, a lot more texturing. I don't know what else to say, really. It's a lot better quality than basically the high poly model. Whoa, that's sick. Having a close-up where it is just basically the complete version, right? There's so much detail here. I love being able to see the reflections on the metallic stuff as well. It really makes it pop. We have another version, another copy, reverse, where the purple just stands out. Things look slightly clearer with that version. Here we have a turntable. Look at that. Oh, they've done such a good job. Oh, a turntable of the sword, fully textured. Look at the shine on the gem, and the skull's eyes are glowing. Whoa, dude, that's sick. Alright, what have we got here? Oof, there we go. There's one of his attacks. I assume that's his basic attack. Let's do it one more time. Swoosh. Big slash. Okay, another attack. That'll be his core. No doubt that is going to be his core attack. Unless bosses have multiple core attacks, right? Let's have a look at it again. Oh, the power up, the leap, the big downward smash. Shattering blow. Alright. And then hopefully the ultimate. What? Okay, that's just powering up. Let's watch it again, because it looks like he's just powering up. Draws in energy, lifts his sword, and energizes himself. What? What is big? He's big. Oh gosh, he's big. It really is a boss, isn't it? And it looks like he's got, I think that's Bellowbog and Anubis. Oh no, sorry, that's Shinigami. So Shinigami, it's got to be a Japanese one though on the left, so it can't be Bellowbog. They have to be Japanese ones because it's within the Izumo faction. It would be cool to see some of these champions' ultimates against him. I want to see that one more time where he does his attack in combat. Bam. Oh, you don't get to see it. You don't get to see it because of the camera angle. Okay. Anwin, I don't know what Anwin is. Anwin has been occupied by the Desecrated Daimyo, bringing terror to the realm of Avalon. You are tasked with restoring balance in the realm by removing the invading forces from Anwin. The Daimyo has achieved supreme knowledge over ether and time, bringing speed and initiative down debuffs to your team. Okay. Each time he casts his ultimate, he will sustain his life force and reduce his divinity requirements to recast the ultimate. You will not outlast the Daimyo, so a quick resolution to the conflict is key. He's going to just snowball his ultimates. The key to success is high damage and to outpace him. Defeating his allies will weaken his grasp on the realm, with his acolyte increasing his divinity cost by 500. So if you kill his acolyte, it increases his divinity cost. That'll give you more time to take him down, and his guard will reset his current divinity. I assume it means the guard. So one of them's an acolyte, one of them's the guard. And if you take down the acolyte, it costs him 500 more divinity to cast his ultimate. If you take down his guard, it resets his divinity. So you probably want to time that right. You want his divinity meter to be right near the top, and you finish off his guard, and boom, it resets. If you allow his allies to live, they will empower him with speed and initiative up, more turns, which will activate his counterattack passive on Relentless Strike. Dang. Outpace and outwit the Daimyo and restore peace to the realm of Avalon. Zoom out and see if there's anything else. What? We get to see that attack one more time. Let's watch it. Swoosh. Seems to be his main attack. And here we go. Bam! There it is. One more time. Big jump. Slam! Oh, the crackle of lightning. Shadowy lightning around him. Boom. What else have we got? Oh, Hell's gonna do her ultimate. Maybe? Nope. Oh, he's drawing an energy. It looked like he was powering up, and then he goes in for a slam. He must do a power up and get another turn, and then do a slam. Massive attack. Alright, here we go. Ah, it's going to tell us what they are. So he's got 2 passives. Alright. His basic, that's the one where he slashes across. It's an AoE attack with a 100% chance to place initiative down 3. Dang. Oh, that's nasty. Okay, so the core, which we saw as well, it's an AoE attack, places speed down 3. Oof. For 2 turns. His ultimate, that's where he powers up, right? It removes debuffs and places a barrier on himself, and it reduces the divinity cost by 100 every time he does it. It costs him less, and he gets to do it again, as we read before. Increase his divinity by 50 when attacked under a barrier, so he's going to have the barrier up after the first ultimate. It will increase it, and it will roll around even faster. It heals him when attacking under a barrier. It heals him. Damn. The Shield of Shadows is immune to all disables. Cannot be disabled. Obviously, he's a boss, right? Has a 50% chance to activate Conqueror's Blade. That's his AoE A1 or basic attack. When attacked under a barrier, he's going to have the barrier up because he's going to take his ultimate unless you can deal with his ultimate meter, his divinity meter. The chance is reduced if the Shield of Shadows is not under speed up 3 or initiative up 3. So his goons, his minions, will place speed up 3 and initiative up 3 on him, so he's going to get even faster. He's going to get turns even sooner. When his turn meter is reduced, it always activates Conqueror's Blade, so you're going to take a big smashing hit. Quick summary. Desecrated Acolyte. Okay, so the Shinigami is the Acolyte, and the Tengu is the Tengu. The Tengu is the Guard. So what do they do? These allies will be coded as much faster than usual, with the intent that they keep putting their buffs up on the boss unless you kill them or use corruption. Dang. Okay, so this is the one that puts speed up 3. So it's the Acolyte that places speed up 3 on him. When it's defeated, when this Acolyte is defeated, will increase the divinity cost of the Daimyo by 500. So that's why you want to defeat them, as we ascertained earlier. And this is the guy, the Guard, puts up initiative 3. When he's defeated, reduces the divinity down to 0, as we saw. That's it. Fantastic. What a showcase. The Desecrated Daimyo. It's so good that we've been shown a boss. There aren't too many bosses that we've seen. The bosses in the alpha, Fafnir, of course. Some of the other characters that we get to play as bosses, like Zeus and Odin and so on. And, of course, the Golden Guardian. Everybody's favorite. But now we've seen the Desecrated Daimyo. We've seen a little bit of the story behind it. We've seen him in action. We've read through his skills. We've looked at his model here, which is absolutely incredible. It takes Oda Nobunaga's model to a whole new level. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you enjoyed seeing the detail and the love and the design that is going into Godforge. This is an excellent example of the efforts that the team is going to make a standout mobile game. I hope that you have a good day, and I'll see you on the next one.